and gentlemen, please allow me to stand on existing protocols and join me to welcome the Honorable Minister of Power, Engineer Salim Maman, for his keynote speech.
The Honorable Minister of State for Power, His Excellency the Head of the European Union Delegation to Nigeria, His Excellency German Ambassador to Nigeria, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Power, the Country Director, GIZ, members of the donor community, senior government officials in Nigeria and overseas, participants in this event joining us from all over the world, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome you all to the official launching of the Nigerian Sustainability Energy for All, C for All, Central Data Management System. Today, 10th November 2020, I am particularly delighted to give this keynote address at this important occasion. The online portal we are launching today will provide web-based data that will assist utility operators, regulators, policymakers, as well as other stakeholders involved in electrification planning and implementation in Nigeria. This platform is a compelling initiative aimed at ensuring that Nigeria achieves its energy access goal in a transparent, less cost, and sustainable manner. I therefore wish to commend our development partners, the European Union and German government, for funding these well-thought-out initiatives. The project was initiated under the Nigerian Energy Support Program, NESP, which is implemented by German International Cooperation Agencies, GIZ, in collaboration with the ministry. One of the most useful donor support programs currently running in the power sector. The NESP is an indication of what can be achieved through good collaboration, in this case between the Federal Ministry of Power on one hand, the European Union and the German government. Ladies and gentlemen, this initiative is a part of our efforts to digitalize the Nigerian power sector using new innovation, digital technologies and processes that will help address many of the key challenges that our power sector is facing today. It is very remarkable to note that within just 1 year of starting the Central Data Management System project, the following primary data has been gathered, classified and stored on the Nigerian C4All web portal being launched today. Approximately 350,000 settlement clusters identified across Nigeria using satellite mapping technology. Over 3,000 settlement clusters remotely mapped with over 2.6 million buildings identified. At least 50,000 kilometers of the medium voltage electricity grid already tracked, covering 33 kV and 11 kV network access across 22 states of the Federation, including FCT. Mini grids across the country are identified and remotely monitored, while their performance will be evaluated digitally using Application Program Interface, API. Ladies and gentlemen, it is already public knowledge. The federal government of Nigeria, under the leadership of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, has launched the Electricity Vision 30-30-30, a target to deliver 30 gigawatts of electricity by the year 2030, with at least 30% contribution from renewable energy. This is a key focus of our electrification strategy to provide Nigeria with sustainable, reliable, and affordable electricity. To support these national policy visions, the ministry under my leadership is working on the following 5 key focal areas. Number 1, aligning the electricity supply value chain across generation, transmission, and distribution. This we are addressing through the Presidential Power Initiative in collaboration with the Siemens of Germany. Number 2, improve electricity market liquidity by increasing revenue collection and reducing losses. And number 3, completion of legacy power projects that have been stalled. Example, 30-50 megawatt Mambila hydroelectric power project in Taraba State. And number 4, increasing electricity access for unserved and underserved communities. And lastly, enhancing coordination across ministry, department, and agency operating in the power sector. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to briefly pause here to comment the commitment and dedication of the NESP coordinating team from the ministry under the leadership of Director of Renewable and Rural Power Access Department, who has driven the team with passion to ensure that the objectives of the program are comprehensively achieved through the effective collaboration with our partners. I also wish to thank the leadership of GIZ and NESP for their commitment in running this important technical assistance program. It is on this note that I wish to launch the Nigerian Sustainable Energy for All, C4All, Central Data Management System online portal and web map for use by all stakeholders. Thank you all for listening. Lord Live, the Federal Republic of Nigeria.